If you've been in the paleontology community recently, you'll know that something big has just happened. An invalid genus known as Nanotyrannus has had a recent scientific paper published that has evidence proving that it may actually be its own genus. In case you didn't know already, up until now, Nanotyrannus was actually thought to just be a juvenile Tyrannosaurus rex. However, some newer evidence by paleontologist Dr. Longrich suggests otherwise. His first piece of evidence has to do with the growth rings found within the specimens of Nanotyrannus that we have. Basically, around the ages of 12 to 14 years old, they start slowing down, which makes Longrich think that this just may be Nanotyrannus entering its adult stage. However, some non-believers of this new Nanotyrannus theory have evidence to suggest that it is just a juvenile Tyrannosaurus rex still. This is because this is what is thought to happen as T-Rexes grow up. Basically, what's thought to happen with T-Rex growth is that before the ages of 12 to 14, they have a normal, yearly growth. It's pretty average for each year, before slowing down around the 12 to 14 year mark, before once again sprouting up again, having this massive growth spurt as they enter into adulthood. Dr. Longrich also just looks into the general body plan of Nanotyrannus compared to adult Tyrannosaurus rex specimens, and they don't really match up. In his opinion, specifically in the skull area of Nanotyrannus, which the skull looks like this, basically, as you can see, just not very long, decently long, with these sharp blade-like teeth. And then here is the T-Rex skull. As you can see, it's more broad in the front, and they have this big circular teeth. Sorry, I don't know why I laughed there. Big circular teeth meant for crushing bone. So yeah, basically his thought is that those don't look like they can morph into each other. Longrich's research also suggests that Nanotyrannus probably wasn't even really closely related to T-Rex. Obviously, they were still in the same family, Tyrannosauridae. However, on the phylogenetic, scale, I don't know if that's the real name, comment below if that is the real name. On the phylogenetic scale, I'm going to call it, Nanotyrannus is actually very far away from T-Rex. T-Rex is at the very bottom of Tyrannosauridae, if you didn't know, and Nanotyrannus is actually further up. However, there are many paleontologists who reject Dr. Longrich's theory, saying that he doesn't have a clear understanding on the growth rate of tyrannosaurs. But how about we look at the opinion of tyrannosaur expert and my personal favorite paleontologist, Dr. Holtz, who says, honestly, that we really can't have an idea of Nanotyrannus either being a juvenile T-Rex or its own genus until some more research is done. If you want my opinion on this debate, honestly, I don't have a side to pick yet. As someone who's thought Nanotyrannus has been an invalid genus for a long time, I naturally want to choose that side. However, Dr. Longrich does have some pretty good research to back his theory up, so I'm going to agree with Holtz here and say that we really can't be sure unless we have more research done on it. But what do you think? Is Nanotyrannus still invalid, or is it possibly its own genus?